Cancers, let's get straight into it. This is going to be a general reading. Take what applies, leave the rest. Any information you may be looking for will be listed in the description. What's going on with you guys? Cancers, what's going on with my Cancers? So first thing that I'm picking up on, when it comes to manifestation and the things that are being brought forth from actions that you're taking, you have full control over the things that happen next in your story. So with manifestation, this is something that people don't really, I guess, take into account. Manifestation works in many different ways. Manifestation can work with you or even sometimes against you. And like I said, during this time frame, you guys have the opportunity to kind of change the energy in terms of your manifestations, especially if you've been experiencing a level of stagnant energy around the things that you're trying to bring forth, whether that's changes in your career, love life, etc. And all the things that you pay attention to and what you put out. You guys showed up in your own reading also with the Queen of Cups. So with this, make sure you're not drowning into your own emotions during this time frame. This could be like getting caught up in the way that you feel about certain things and then allowing yourself to either create a level of doubt over yourself or like slip into an emotional rut, I'm hearing. It's also, this card is also indicating that you guys need to make sure that you're still being grounded in your emotions. Like there's a way to be emotional, but not in a way where it's like messy or it's like tainting your view on what makes sense. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. So with the Queen of Cups, this is a time where you guys do need to be putting yourself first. I'm hearing like valuing yourself and removing yourself from individuals who don't value you is going to be essential during this time frame. I keep hearing this thing about like a particular love interest that you have that doesn't really see you for what you're trying to offer them in terms of your heart and your all. And this person may not be in a space to where they're emotionally open to receive what you're trying to give them. And unfortunately, that's just going to be, you know, something they have to kind of mature and grow in on their own. That isn't something that you need to wait around for somebody to decide that they're ready to fully love you. Where's the Empress card here? Ace of Swords. There may be a conversation that's had with the person you may have children with. And this conversation puts things in perspective in regards to whether or not you can move forward with this person or not. You could be realizing that, unfortunately, you may just have to handle the situation in a mature fashion and just co-parent with them instead of trying to pursue a full-on relationship, because there may be attachments to the past, whether that's like resentment or unresolved feelings when it comes to the past, that unfortunately, if that doesn't get resolved, it's going to be a constant issue of the relationship being toxic. And I don't think that this person has like forgiven certain things, or vice versa. You may not be in a space to where you're ready to just let go of things that this person put you through. There may be some sort of abundance that comes through after you move strategically, or you have like some sort of plan in place with a business. This could be like a sale or like new tactics that you use for your business in order for you to like bring in more clients or more customers. I just see strategy around money. This is like being strategic in how you spend your money as well. This is like analyzing your finances and seeing where you could cut back on certain things. And with you doing that, this gives you a chance to bring in more abundance, or at least be in a better financial position. I also see this as a time frame of like just personal growth as a whole. You guys are really maturing in terms of understanding that you may be dealing with somebody who's just destructive in energy. Like they're not happy within themselves. So it could be reflected in the way that they treat you. And with you having that understanding, this is a very mature way of thinking, because just as a human, we tend to kind of take things personal and think that everything that people, go through, or when people disconnect from us or people do certain things to us, that it's a us thing. When sometimes it may have more so to do with the person you're dealing with, okay? You're starting to realize that this person, they may be destructive. They may be destructive in pushing people away because they've dealt with so much disappointment in their past. I see that options may present itself to you. What type of options are these? Romantic offers or romantic options. You may be looking at some confusing situationships, relationships that you have, and trying to make sense of where certain people fit in your life. I'm also getting the sense of somebody giving you a whole bunch of mixed emotions, and it's coming out in the way that they interact with you. It's like they half-ass the connection with you. You're the one who's always texting, calling, and you're tired of that. You feel like, well, why am I going the extra mile when in the beginning you acted as if, that you wanted to pursue me as much as I wanted to pursue you. You also may have different options or different things that you're interested in pursuing career-wise, but you're trying to figure out what's going to make you the most amount of money, or have you in a position to where you don't feel like all your life consists of is just work. Like you want a career where you're able to have a personal life as well, or feel as if you're able to pay for things outside of just bills. So it's the confusion of like what options are available to you in terms of advancement in your career. Which direction should you be taking? Okay, some of you are interested in somebody who is very confused about what they want to do with the person they have children with. They do this back and forth thing where they want to deal with you 1 second, then they want to go back to the person they have children with. And it leaves you confused and flustered and emotionally all over the place. Spirit is saying, stay away from this manipulator. This may be a Taurus, another water sign. I don't want to just base it off of those signs, but you'll know who I'm talking about with this. This person is juggling, and they're going to keep doing it until they get to a point to where they have an idea of what they want to do, and that's not fair to you. If you don't want to be in that situation, definitely stay clear of that. Let me pull some cards from my Healing Mantra deck. What's the healing energy that's shifting in for my Cancers? We have unhooking the past. And it reads, there's nothing to regret when I learn from my past. There's nothing to regret when I learn from my past. This is making sure that you guys don't feel as if you're attached to your past in any type of way, in terms of your life consisting of the same repeating lessons that your past may have tried to teach you. If you've learned from them, then the past is the past. Take the wisdom from those experiences. Don't take the residual resentment or hurt and keep that bottled in, because it's not needed. Also, this is making sure that you don't keep trying to associate with a negative past or a negative energy connected to the past. The worst thing you can do is keep allowing people who have hurt you, who have inflicted certain wounds onto you, to keep coming back around to keep inflicting those same wounds. Or even newer people, allowing them to, you know, trigger certain wounds that you have from the past by allowing them to basically do the same thing that past people may have put you through, just in present day. Okay, what do my Cancers need to unhook from in regards to the past? What is this about? Princess of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is unresolved feelings when it comes to someone who you're infatuated with. But this situation may have been more so puppy love, and what makes you kind of feel mentally stuck to this particular individual who is emotionally immature and not available has a lot to do with like you wanting to explore what this connection could have been. And this what could have been energy could be keeping you very much mentally stuck to the situation. This is also making sure you're not beating yourself up for opportunities you feel like you should have explored sooner. Everything happens in divine timing. What is the last message for my Cancers? So we have inspire others. Cancers, you may not even realize that you have people around you who are inspired by you, okay? Whether this is family who are inspired by your ability to be successful in your career, your ability to be strong. Whether this is you inspiring people like at work, wherever this is speaking to you needing to be in your best version in order to inspire people around you to be their best version. Especially if you constantly are like helping certain family members or friends or people around you, the best way to help them is through inspiring them through getting your stuff together or keeping your stuff together, and them gaining a level of motivation from seeing you do so. Because a lot of times helping people monetarily or helping people with advice isn't gonna just cut it. They have to kind of see you walk into, you know, certain shoes in order for them to kind of see where you're coming from sometimes. How do my Cancers need to inspire others? By living authentically in your energy. Okay, making sure that you're not being held captive by trying to please others and not pleasing yourself first. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.